Hello, my name is Brian, and today we're going to be working on a 2012 Volkswagen Passat. And customer came in for a complaint, and I put in the scanner, and I got a let's see if we can focus it. We got a P0422 evaporator emission system link detected. It was a small leak. Customer went to go get a smog check, and smog failed due to this code. And I'm going to show you how to diagnose the purge canister valve. Take off the cover right here on the top. So it's clipped by some clips underneath, so you can just pull it out. Alright, there it is. So for now, we're just gonna move it out the way. And then first thing right here, we got the purge canister right here, the valve. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this, take out the clips, and we're gonna test this canister. Should be easier to take out. And then right here, you gotta be careful with the sensor. There's a little clip right here. Use a little small flathead, and then pull it out, just like that. You wanna take out the other one. This clip you don't reuse again because it becomes bad. It's hot, huh?
Yeah. The question입니다.
I mean, it's okay. And then, see, I don't recommend poking it with your flathead because you might poke the tube, but we'll do what we can. So right here, we have the purge canister right here. So we're gonna test it if it's stuck open, since we have a small leak. In this part, I'm gonna be explaining about the purge solenoid valve. When I was fixing the vehicle, I explained how to diagnose a bad purge valve, and for some reason my file got corrupted and I lost the file when I was explaining how to test this purge solenoid. So I'm going to be here explaining how to test it using mityvac, putting vacuum into this purge solenoid towards the intake manifold side, which is on this side. There's an error right here, meaning that the way that how the system works on this Volkswagen, the canister, everything goes from here and goes out into the intake manifold towards the engine side, so right here. So what we want to check is we want to make sure that the valve here is it's closed and not stuck open. So first thing we're going to test is using the mityvac. The point of this test is for me to add vacuum into the system, and we're going to hold it for a certain amount of time, and the needle should not be dropping at all, and that would indicate a good purge valve, and that would indicate that there would be other issues in the system, such as, for example, any holes into the tubes, or even the gas cap can be an issue. But most likely it's going to be this purge valve that's going to be stuck open. So we're going to do a 5-minute test, and if the needle if the valve is stuck open, then slowly I'll show you how it will go. It'll slowly drop until it goes down. I'm going to put it on, like I said, on the intake side, which is the engine side right here where the arrow is facing. So I'm going to connect it here, right there. So now that it's connected, you probably won't be able to see it here, but I'm going to show you the needle. But you can see that it's connected here. So what's going to happen here, let me fix this. All right, right there. We're going to add pressure into this valve, and the needle, well, we're going to keep it there for 5 minutes. If the needle starts dropping slowly, then there's the indication that the valve of this purge solenoid is stuck open, meaning that this will be the reason why the customer got the P0442, and this part will have to be replaced. So let's add pressure. I'm gonna add it to at least 15. So we're gonna keep it there, a little bit more right there. So it's at 15 right now, and as you can see, already the needle started dropping. Yep. It already dropped quick down to 10, and it's slowly dropping. So right here, it's right here. I have it like this, and that needle is dropping, meaning that this valve is no good. It's stuck open. So like I showed in the video, well, I'm editing the video right now, I'm going to be replacing this, and I'm also going to explain how to clear the code for the P0442, because you need to do a drive cycle, and for specific vehicles, modern vehicles, it has their specific drive cycles in order to clear their code. So the second part of the test of diagnosing the purge valve is we're gonna go into this, and we're gonna check for continuity or open circuits into this. So we're gonna change it to this function right here. So it should make a sound if there's any open loop into this system right here, or this part, then it wouldn't make any sound. So let's give it a go. Okay, so this is what's happening. It's hard for me to show you right here. Here, let me try to do it one more time right here in the front. So I'm gonna put the one lead inside, touching one of the and right there. So as you can see, there's no open circuits into this valve, canister valve, or purge valve. So now let's check for resistance. All right, so 16.2 is what we have. Depending on the purge solenoid on each make and model, it would have specific specs on each one. So for this one, it's decent. It's okay. For the 2012 Volkswagen Passat, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you test both using the mityvac and also using the multimeter. There's another test that you can do. It's not really recommended for Volkswagen to send power here directly. You want another way you can test this purge solenoid is by using a scanner. There's a specific scanner where you can actually test it and actually send signal from the computer to this, and it would actually open. So that's the recommendation on checking if this valve actually opens and closes by the computer, but it's not recommended sending it in manually from here. This is I was looking through the websites and trying to find how to perform a Volkswagen Passat drive cycle, just to show everybody how to clear the codes and be able to pass the smog check, even though we repaired the issue, which was the P0442, and how we figured out what was the issue. Like I said in the video, it was the issue with the purge solenoid valve that was stuck open. So only by clearing the code with the scanner, it won't do nothing, because the monitor is still detecting that failed part in the system. So what it's required is for the owner or to perform a drive cycle, meaning that the customer would have to reset all the monitors um, by doing a full cycle early in the morning, turning on the vehicle, having it idle for a short time, for about a minute or two, and then after that, have it out out like driving like normally, slowly, starting off 20 miles per hour, and then and then increasing the velocity, and then at a certain point just reducing it. But depending on the type of vehicle, all vehicles are different with their drive cycle. For example, I was looking at this at the Volkswagen Passat's drive cycle. It says first step, cold start. The ECM determines the presence of a cold start by comparing the engine coolant temperature to the ambient air temperature during startup. The engine is considered cold when, and then it's saying at the beginning, in order to have a to start the drive cycle, the engine has to be 122 Fahrenheit, below 122 Fahrenheit, and then engine coolant and the intake air temperature are within 11 Fahrenheit of each other at startup. Okay, so that's the beginning. So that's the beginning of your drive cycle. Second step, it says idle, so 2.5 minutes. Have the car idling, and it says to turn on the AC and headlights on to help misfire monitors, and the additional electrical loads help even out combustion pulses during the period of the O2 sensor heater, air, evap, misfire, and possibly system the operating close-up loop monitors run. Okay. Third step, it says to accelerate prior to the acceleration, turn off the AC and headlights if you have them on during step 2. Open the throttle halfway unit. You reach 55 miles per hour during acceleration. The misfire fuel system and evap monitors run. Okay, so what it's saying at a certain point, you want to go at somewhere where you're allowed to go 55 miles per hour. I would recommend going on the highway or the highway or freeway, having it go up to that velocity at a certain time, at certain, like, I would say 10 minutes, and then from there, step number 4, it says steady state cruise 3 minutes. So from there, I would you like have a steady cruise for 3 minutes. So keep it at the same velocity for another 3 minutes. During the portion of the cycle, the O2 sensor, the air, EGR, EVAP, misfire, and fuel system monitors run. Okay. After that, step number 5 says deaccelerate, gradually coast down to 20 miles per hour without applying the brakes. So from there, I would recommend going in the streets. So after the highway for the 3 minutes, find the nearest exit, and I would see any narrow street where you're allowed to go 20, and it's a long like road, so you're able to like have it at 20 miles per hour without applying brakes. Would be great. And then step 6, accelerate and apply a 3/4 throttle until reaching 60 miles per hour during acceleration and misfire. So from there, it's asking to increase the miles per hour once again, so from 20 to 60, um, to accelerate. Yeah, during acceleration, the misfire. Yeah, so all these monitors would run once again. And then step number 7 says steady state cruise 5 minutes during the period the CAT, O2 sensor, air, EGR, EVAP, misfire, and fuel system monitors run. So one more time, you're going to have a steady state cruise for approximately 5 minutes. That's what it's asking. And then the last step, it says deaccelerate, gradually coast down to 0 miles per hour without applying the brake. Also on manual transmission vehicles, remain the high gear. So this is for manual. If you have like automatic, there's no need for this, but gradually coast down to 0 miles per hour without applying the brakes. So like I said, same thing. You want to find another road where it's a stretched road, and you're able to reduce your velocity without applying any brakes. So from reading this is pretty much your drive cycle for your Volkswagen Passat. Every vehicle, like I said, has its different drive cycle. You just need to search up like different drive cycles for that specific your specific vehicle. But yeah, this is pretty much very detailed on how you can do a drive cycle. And before doing this, like, you would want to make sure you do this multiple times, just to make sure that the monitors are cleared and all of the monitors are ready, and you're ready to take your smog check. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support for the last video. I really enjoy making videos and all that. And let me know what other things you guys want to watch on this channel. And thank you very much. Have a good night.